And we are back again. And this time we're joined by the legendary, the person who I started this with way back in 2015, I believe, is when we started. It's a long time ago now. Mr. Scott Powers. How's it going, Scott?
It's going, man. Dude, I feel like, I don't know, 2014, 2015. I don't know. Feels like forever ago.
Yeah, it was over 10 years ago now. It's crazy how like fast the time has gone and how much has changed as well in the last 10 years for, not just me, but for you as well. Like just so many life changes. It's kind of crazy, really.
A lot of life changes,
And you
man.
think as
And
well, like you go back to, 2015 when we started, think of the amount of people that we now know that we didn't know before then. Like our lives have got like bigger, you know what I mean? Like we've got so our circles have gotten bigger. We just know so many more people. We've met so many amazing people and we've created friendships and it's just been and it is all literally all because we started a podcast. That's literally why. It's insane.
it's like the circle got bigger, but the world got smaller,
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah.
So
That's good. I
that's my
like that.
philosophy for tonight. So write it down, man.
That's the name of the episode.
Oh, I don't think there's enough characters in the title line for that one, man.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, so obviously, that we've kind of we covered it on our podcast, as I know you have on yours as well. But like, so two of the really big changes that have happened for you and for me recently is obviously the loss of our both of our mothers and your dad as well. 10 days apart, your parents passed. That's obviously a big adjustment for the both of us. So how have you been getting on? Because that happened in the first portion of the year, didn't it?
March, both of
Yeah,
them, March.
yeah.
My birthday month, March.
Yeah,
Like,
same with me.
happy
My mum
birthday to
went in May.
Scott.
My mum went in May, and my birthday at the end of May. So kind of weird, really.
There's another thing we have in common,
Yeah,
like wait for my parents to like ruin my birthday, you know what I mean? So it's
yeah. I didn't feel
no,
much
it,
like
it,
celebrating.
it's it's different,
Yeah,
like I don't in my head I keep blocking it like they're still around, but they're on vacation, like far
yeah,
away, like
yeah. Same with me.
because I meant losing one's rough, but losing two, I meant my dad was my best friend.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah,
still times I pick up the phone and call his, and I hate that it's like, we're sorry, but the number's been disconnected, and it's like,
yeah.
what the
I know.
heck?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It's like that with me as well. Like obviously, my mum and dad, live in the UK, or my dad lives in the UK, and it's like, if she could still be here, you know what I mean? Like my life hasn't changed. Like my daily routine has stayed the same. So it's not like for my dad and my brother and anyone else that it was around my mum, their lives and their daily lives have changed. Mine is still the same. So it's like a different way of grieving because you literally do have to keep telling yourself that she's gone and she's not here anymore. Because if you don't, it does feel like your mind's playing a trick on you and that you could just pick up the phone and call and like it's tough. Like I've never lost anyone this way before. Like I've lost my grandparents and that was hard, but it was like a celebration because they lived so long. Whereas this is just like it's just tragedy. When you lose someone before their time, it's a tragedy. And I just feel like you and me both lost our parents or like, maybe my mom like just too soon. It shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have went the way it did. They should still be here, and that's what's tough.
my mom was unexpected,
Yeah,
like when I got the doctor's phone call, I thought, okay, it's my dad,
yeah,
and it wasn't. And then I had to break the news to my dad, and that was the toughest thing I've ever had to do, man,
yeah.
and
You have to tell him.
take him to the funeral. Like I had to take him to the funeral, and that was the last day he was around. And then he
Yeah,
checked out after the funeral. So,
that's
uh,
it's just crazy.
not to keep the show down, man, but
No, no,
it
but it's,
is.
it is something I wanted to talk about because it's still fresh for me and it's still fresh for you too. And I did an episode on grief. I had a new friend of mine. His name's Rob. He came on and he talked about losing his wife, and we did a whole thing on grief, and that helped me to do that. So, and our listeners know that you lost your parents as well, and I just think it's kind of important to touch on it. So, aside from obviously that, how has things been for you? Have you been doing okay?
Mentally, yeah, I guess, but like I just don't. I refuse to think about it, and I think
Yeah,
Karen thinks that's going to be the downfall of me mentally. Like
yeah,
I don't want to talk about it. This is the first time I talked about it like in a while.
yeah.
And when you said we were going to talk about it, I'm like, great, you know, uh,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can we
like
will move on. I just wanted to touch on it. That's all because it seems almost disrespectful not to acknowledge it for me because I got to meet your mum and dad, and as you know, we joked around about it. I used to talk to your mum more than you did, so there was a
yeah,
time there where we did chat quite a lot, and I always like had the highest respect for your dad as well. Like he was just such a great guy, and I just felt like I needed to acknowledge it. We've acknowledged it on the show anyway. We all sent our love and wishes to you and the family, but this is the first time I've had you on since. So, and it would have been nice to get Craig on as well because
yeah,
he lost his mum a few years back, and I know that was tough for him. And yeah, I just think it's nice to talk to people who've been through a similar experience. So, and you were the
no,
first
I
person I
agree, I
thought of
agree,
when
man.
my mum passed away because we were literally like right before she went, like, our conversation would be about you losing your parents, and then you would ask me, "How's your mum doing?" Because she was in hospital. So it was like part of the same conversation for quite a while. And then my mum went, and then it was just like you were the first person I thought of like, Scott knows exactly what I'm going through here. Like it's just awful. But
And
um,
I was there when you called me that day at work. I was glad I was there to at least talk to you.
yeah, yeah,
You
no,
know,
yeah, you were a big support for me. So I thank you for that. It was I just didn't know who else to call, talk. Didn't know who else to call
Dude,
really, and you were, like I say, the first person. So
what friends are for, man. It's what
yeah,
friends are
exactly,
for.
exactly. So yeah, so other than that, like things are going well with the podcast. You're doing okay with that, aren't you? Like you've got all kinds of different things going on with that. I know that you obviously don't have the live thing anymore, or at least not for now. But it's all going well, though, isn't it?
We're working on that. We're working on it, man. And that one's gonna be like a huge like job because
Yeah.
it's like 24/7 and I have to program 24 hours of stuff 7 days a week, and
You're effectively
so
setting up your
we're
own radio station, aren't you?
yeah,
Not even just a
yeah,
show; it's a
like
radio station.
yeah. Uh so at least I got people behind the scenes, man, that like Keith, who does his own show on network called Mackey's Record Shop, and I gave him his show, man, and let him run with it,
Yeah.
and it's doing pretty good, you
Yeah, that's
know.
awesome. Yeah, yeah.
So
Keith's a good guy as well.
yeah, yeah, like whatever he says he's going to do something, he does it.
Yeah,
That's rare,
that's what you want. Yeah,
So
and it's tough to find. It is. It's difficult to find. I feel like Chris has been a great support, and Chris is always coming up with ideas and suggestions, and he's very much like Keith in the sense of, when he suggests something, he says he's going to do something, he does do it. Um, but for the longest time, I think people just kind of feel like they're going to tread on your toes by making suggestions and getting more involved. But that's what you want. You want someone to come in and help. Like you don't want to give all control away, but it does get a little bit. I sound like I've switched my tune now because when we first started, it was all about not wanting to give power away and wanting to be in full control and that. But now it's like when when you're on the other side of it, it's like, nah, actually, it's nice to have somebody that wants to do stuff. You know what I mean? But also is quite respectful of the fact that it's your podcast and that, and that's what Chris is like. And I feel like Keith's the same as well for you. So we've got it good there in that sense. And I do have other people
he
that help out as well, but Chris is like my
he
main
uh
wingman.
he asked if I wanted him to help co-host the podcast. He'd jump right on, no problem. But I want to do it solo. I want everybody to have their own projects,
Yeah,
so every show is different. So they're not always hearing me on all the stuff, or they're not hearing him on all the stuff, like everything is 100% different.
yeah,
And,
yeah, exactly.
and I don't worry about his show. He'll have it to me by midnight, 1 o'clock this morning, man, for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And like clockwork. The other two for the third floor assessments, man, the one that's really thrown the cookie cutter off the damn podcast scene, like like the most blue show I could think of, dude. But the numbers, man, I can't
Yeah.
judge them. I
So
edit it
these
for
is
them.
this the father and son duo, isn't it?
Yes, and the son has autism, and the dad's an old army buddy of mine,
Yeah.
and I gave them a platform, man, to do their thing, and I told them just no politics, no religion, and anything else is a go. I edit it just to make sure it's not really something way out there, dude. But
Yeah.
I I basically just let everybody have free reign on their own shows.
That's cool, man. That's really
So
cool. Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
and I put it out there though, man. Like if people wanted to like co-host just to try it out, and they were interested in doing a podcast, it's hard to find good people, that.
Yeah, it is.
And
Yeah.
it's like you find them, but then family, comes first,
Yeah,
always,
of course. Yeah, yeah. Priorities and shit.
and just work and all that. A lot of people just don't have time to do podcasting, man. So it's I put it out there though. If anybody want to try it before they invest all the money into it,
Yeah.
to hit me up, So
Yeah, that's cool, man.
and yeah, uh, the mess hall was like my stepping stone. You know what I mean? It was like
Yeah, of
the
course.
mess
Yeah.
hall is always my home, you
Yeah.
know, and it's like natural being on here with you because it's like old times
Yeah.
minus Craig.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I thought about doing another podcast, like switching things up and changing it, but then I thought, well, there's no point, because it would be pretty much the same stuff anyway. And why change it? Like it's me, I'm still doing it, so let's just stick with the name. It's still an ode to our friend. I still think about Dave often. Um, so why change it? So yeah, I've always just kept the name, even though the show is completely different now. If you listen to it when we first started, it is different. Obviously, when you take people away and you replace them with other people, it's not going to be the same. Um, but I
right.
still love doing it. Like podcasting is just so much fun, and it's an outlet, and it's something to focus on. And I always get, good feedback. There's always new people switching on, and it's just fun. It's really fun. And I love it when people message you after, and they sometimes I'll get messages off people who listen to a show that came out 3 months ago, and they'll say, "Oh, you were talking about such and such," and I'm like, I can't even remember. I'm like, yeah, well, I agree, and I love that. I love it when people remind you of stuff you've spoke about before because they're still listening.
Yeah.
It's good fun.
Or somebody said, man, you made my day, like
Yeah,
you made me laugh, that's that's worth a lot, man.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure. So
it does have its frustrations, but
oh yeah, well that's
it
like
is
with
what it
anything
is.
though, isn't it? How far
Yeah.
away does Keith live from you? Does he live close enough for you guys to meet
Keith,
up, or?
Keith lives about 3 hours from me in
Ah,
Ohio,
okay. Yeah.
and then the other two live about, like, if you would go from Keith and my house, and if you go like a triangle, the point is where Dave and Dakota live. So like
Ah, okay.
we're all close
Yeah.
somewhat, you know. And Keith pops in for wrestling shows every now and then. And he's like Santa Claus. He just starts giving away like 30, 40 shirts to the guests for free.
Yeah. No, that's cool
Just
though that he shows up, and it's nice that, even though he does live 3 hours away, you guys can still meet up, occasionally. That's cool.
Yeah, and we
Um,
we have dinner, when his wife Heather, brings them, or they come together, and then we go out to eat after wrestling, and we just sit around for the longest time and just talk,
yeah.
So, but
And what about Jim? Does he still pop on every now and then, or has he moved on completely?
he's moved on completely. Um,
Yeah.
like he just got busy with being a dad and scouts and
Yeah, of
work and
course.
like, and then me breathing down your neck, like, hey, you want to record? You want to record? You want to record? Hell, it's hard to believe, but up till 3 weeks ago, man, I recorded my first podcast this year.
Really?
Yeah, I did one like 10-minute update in May, and
And
that
that
was
was it.
it.
Yeah. Well, you've had a lot of stuff on, haven't you? So, yeah.
I did the live show up until May.
Yeah.
So I was finding it a little difficult to decide, like separate the podcast from the radio show because what do
Yeah.
I talk about on this show that I didn't say on this show, and it's
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, man, I'm looking for this radio show, man, and like the whole radio channel. It's gonna be a challenge, but I like that.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm excited to see what happens. Have you thought about doing a like a pub crawl like we used to do with the mess hall? Like, get together with listeners and stuff.
I thought about it, but then I mean we've had some disappointments,
Yeah.
like uh I don't have the numbers like that, like in this area,
Yeah.
to that people would show up, so
Yeah. I suppose
I'll
you could do it
figure it
like
out.
friends and family, like people who just support you in general. You and Keith, you could maybe do it in Chicago. That would be fun.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. And the other two could probably take the Greyhound down
Yeah,
and they'd do it too,
that would be fun.
or we can go up there. I mean, there's a lot of potential because we're not that far from each other,
Yeah.
and
Not in the grand scheme of things, not compared to you and me. You know what I mean? Like when we used to podcast regularly, we'd have to do a
right.
pub crawl once every, we try and get one in once every year, but it's tough, isn't it? Like it is hard because we literally live in different countries, whereas you guys are only 3 hours away, so it's not too bad.
And speaking of pub crawls, man, you got yours
Yeah,
coming up
we've got
soon.
this is the first one since I mean, we didn't really do a pub crawl, so to speak, when Kelly and I came over, but we kind of did. It was just the three of us, really, wasn't it, in Chicago? But this is the first one since that trip where we're like calling it a pub crawl. And the reason, the reason why is because Bertie, aka Cove Boy, is coming here to visit. His sister's bringing him down because her boyfriend has friends here. So they they decided to bring him with them because they know I live here and he really wants to meet me. So I thought, you know what, I've got to make special effort if he's coming here. So I was like, let's just do a pub crawl. So I asked Tony. Tony, as you know, I don't know if you've ever met Tony, but Tony's hosted a podcast as well. So I was like, if we do a pub crawl, will you come? And he's like, of course I will. I was okay. So let's do one then. Let's invite everyone that listens, everyone that's listened in the past. Maybe they don't listen anymore. I don't know, but let's just invite everyone, and we'll just see who comes. And so far, loads of people have said they're coming. Now that doesn't count for anything because you never know what's going to happen on the day. But we've even invited people like George Green from Trailer Park Boys and like Jacob from Trailer Park Boys. Like we just like cast a wide net like we normally do, and we're just going to see who shows up. Obviously I'll be there, Bertie will be there, and Tony will be there. Bertie's sister and her boyfriend will be there. Dina and the kids said they'd pop over. Tony's wife said she'd go. I've got people from work that want to go. Like it could be a decent turnout. I don't know. We shall see. But I'm excited about it. It's like the first time I guess we've wanted to do a pub crawl when it's reasonably easy to get your hands on some merch. So I've actually gone out of my way and like ordered. I know I showed you some of it, but like I've ordered like little things like beer koozies. Like I've got like the podcast logo on with the date of the pub crawl and like bottle openers and keychains and stickers and business cards and just
I'm going with the bottle openers.
yeah, the bottle
I
like
ordered
it's
I
quite
ordered
cool.
15.
Yeah, you've got some for your
Yeah,
pod as well, haven't you? That's cool. Are they the same ones? Are they like this?
yeah, they're like that, but I think mine's square. The
Oh, okay.
emblem. I'm going with the old podcast logo where it's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
cool.
mean, because it's just me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I got
Yeah,
some
that's decent.
leather coasters, like
Yeah,
cup coasters. I meant
that's cool,
leather,
yeah.
dude. They're like $11. How much leather can that actually be? you
Yeah, I
know.
know, yeah. But as long as it looks good and it's just something to give away, isn't it? You know, like it's just you give them to your listeners and I just love it. I think we never had this when we used to do our pub crawls. All we had was this. Remember these? The Majors Mess Hall
I think I
stickers.
got a couple.
We ordered a
I
thousand
still
of them. I've still got about 850. Like I can't give them away. I've just got too many. But then I did order some new ones. Like I think they're called lenticular stickers. They're like a
the
silvery
holographic
like
stickers.
yeah. They're just like and it's the new logo as well, the new pod logo. So I
So
just ordered
you
some of
have to
them as
cut
well.
those
Yeah, yes. If you were gonna like yeah, you would. You just have to yeah cut around them. Yeah, which is doable, but it's a bit of a pain because it
because
just
I
comes in
know
a strip.
we got like the slicer, the paper slicer, the
Yeah.
so that might be
That'll be
for it.
good. Yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to use that. That'll be awesome. Yeah. So yeah,
And
so
then I think I got some
Our pub crawl.
keychains.
Our pub crawl is on I gotta remember now, the 29th of August and it's in Halifax and it starts at 11:30 at Scott, do you remember where our pub crawls always start? In Halifax.
Is it the double crow or the
The-
is it not the double
Close.
crow? It's
The
what
split crow. That's close. The double crow.
split crow. Because
Yeah.
I could see the emblem with the two,
It's two crows, yeah, that's
and
right,
that
because
was
it's split.
awesome.
Yeah, so,
That
so
was
that's what we're
an
gonna be.
awesome place. That's where Craig put the beer tab on my debit
Yeah,
because
he
uh,
did, yeah. Yeah.
but
Oh man, yeah.
but
So yeah, we're gonna
they
start there and just work our way around and basically it'll be like last time. So just it's just a fun time. So if anyone listening wants to come down, if you're listening and you're in the area, pop down and see us. Shoot us a
too
message
bad
if you
I don't
can't be
have
there
my
11:30 and we'll tell you where to meet us.
too bad I don't have my passport.
Oh man, Bert, he keeps saying, "Oh, do you think Scott will be able to come?" And I was like, "Scott ain't gonna be there." I was like, "I'd love him to be. It'd be amazing if he was, but Scott's not gonna be there."
Dude, he got begging me one night, man. He's like, please do it for me, brother. Do it for me. And I'm like, dude, I don't have a passport. And he's like, well, get one. I was like, man, it just don't come in the mail, man, the next day.
I know.
Like
Yeah. Well,
I think around
you
here
never
now
know
it
what the
takes
future
about
holds. Maybe
13.
one day.
Yeah, I mean, it'll take like 13 weeks now to get
Yeah, it
one,
takes a long time. Yeah. Yeah.
especially with how things are getting crazy and all the, it's, yeah,
Yeah, I
we're
know.
not getting into that.
Maybe one day though.
But don't forget to buy a box of rhubarb and a box of cranberries, and then like a horse, just throw it out to Cowboy for dinner, man. Well, get like a
Keeps
trough.
talking about it. Keeps going, can you get me some rhubarb? And I was like, well, you'll be there to get it yourself. Like, what do you need me to get it for you for? Like, why do you need
That's how you're
rhubarb?
gonna
Can you not like go without it? He's obsessed with
dude,
rhubarb.
rhubarb.
I know, of
Have
all
you
the
ever ate
fucking
raw
fruits and
rhubarb?
veggies, he's into that. Um,
Have
so
you?
what was I going to say? Oh yeah, are you so okay? So we started our podcast, but before the podcast, we started on playing on Twitch. We would play Grand Theft Auto 5 online, you, me, and Craig, and that's what Dave used to watch us on Major. He used to watch us play that, and he used to love the banter between the three of us. And then obviously we decided to do a podcast when he passed away. Um, are you gonna get Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out?
Yeah, but not for PlayStation. I'm doing it for Xbox.
But that I don't think that will matter because I'm pretty sure it's going to be cross-platform, so we'll still be able to play.
Oh, got it, man. Then I'm okay.
Yeah,
My other two podcasters, man, they're always playing five. They're always talking about uh, looting the casinos and stealing the pictures and the jewels
yeah,
and then going and selling them. And I was like, great. Like I want to play with you guys, but
yeah. And I just wondered if you, because I'm
six looks
excited for it.
amazing.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's going to be a massive
he,
game when that comes out.
I mean, they said from one side of the map to the other is 34 minutes real
Yeah,
time.
yeah, to drive,
Dude, seriously, who's going to have 34 minutes to like? I
to
mean,
drive from one end to the next.
you can hunt. You can, if you don't work out or you're not active, you get fat. You
Yeah.
got to, here's the thing that's crazy, man. It said you're going to have to pay for fuel.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's a rumor because that's depressing if that's true.
But if it's like, of course, Grand Theft Auto money, you know what I mean, that you're
Oh
stealing.
yeah, like I think it'll just
eh,
be in game money, but like still, like that's gonna be such a pain in the ass if you're like in the middle of a mission, you're gonna go half a tank and you need a full tank to get to where you're going. It just that to me is not fun. That's just an inconvenience when you're playing. So I'm hoping it's not true.
Right. And from what I've seen of the little leaks, man, I I think everybody's going to be like blown away.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%.
Isn't it
It's gonna like it's gonna be the biggest
isn't it
thing ever.
like 200 gigabytes or 250 gigabytes big?
Yeah,
Like, I don't even know a game. I think the biggest is like 160 for a Call of Duty game, man. So on top of that, oof,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna have
It's
to
insane.
erase a
I'm probably
lot of
not gonna be able to
memory.
have very many games on my console to be honest, because I haven't got the biggest amount of storage. So I'll have to
Can
decide what
you
I want to keep.
on the PlayStation, can you plug in an external?
Yeah,
Uh,
so I've got an external hard drive on it already, but it works differently. So, like with the Xbox, when you've got an external, the games are readily available for you to play. But if on the PlayStation, you can't play them if they're saved on the external. You have to copy them back over to your PlayStation to play them. So I've had to move games I don't play anymore, but I don't want to delete over to my storage. And then if I decide one day I want to play it again, I can copy it back from there to my PlayStation and play it, but I'd have to move all the games over to make space, if that makes sense. Like it's annoying.
now does it download again or does it just
It downloads
like as
again,
soon as
but
you
remembers where you were up to.
another
So
reason not to get a PlayStation?
it's the well, it depends what storage you buy for. If you get, I got a low storage for mine. If you buy it with a big storage, it won't be a problem. But and I think there is a way of doing it where it's you can you just have to. I think you have to fit the hard drive internally, and I'm not fucking around with that. But as for a USB plug-in, you can do it, but like I say, you've got to copy it over. So it just depends. Like if you're not going to, if you don't want to delete the game, but you know you're not going to play it for another year, just copy it over to your hard drive and don't worry about it. It's saved. Your game is saved. You can just play it again, and it doesn't take long to copy it back over. It's relatively fast.
Unless you got internet like mine, and
Then it would take
then
several
it
days.
sucks. Yeah, I meant it's probably going to take like 6 months for GTA 6 to download on my Xbox, dude.
Yeah,
Because
probably. Yeah, yeah.
what was it, Red Dead? You and Craig were already playing for
I
like
think
a
we are already
week
like
before
halfway
mine
through.
downloaded. Yeah, you guys were already done. They're talking about a either new Red Dead or an updated version because it's been what, almost 10 years for that.
Yeah. That's if I had to choose one game that's the best game that's ever been made, I would say Red Dead Redemption 2, hands down.
Remember you and I, we felt so bad when we beat the game, and then it's like, what now, man? What now?
Yeah,
Because we put so much time into it.
yeah, I know.
And
It's the story of that just like it's like a movie. Like it actually made me physically emotional. Like it just you just really get into the characters and it just was so immersive and yeah, honestly the best game ever made is that one for me. So if they make another one, I'm totally down for it. And if they make an extension of this one or like a whatever you said it was, like a remake or
like an upgraded reboot.
update, yeah, then I'd play that too. Like whatever they give me, I'll play. I love Red Dead Redemption.
I gotta agree with that one. Like right now, I'm playing on the Xbox Breakpoint.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Tom Clancy. It's like Ghost Recon, and I just run around sniping people.
Yeah.
How's your Fortnite going? Last I talked to you, you were
Good.
like all hardcore.
Yeah, it's good. I've so the new this kind of leads into it, but the new Spider-Man film's out, so there's characters you can be Spider-Man, like Tom Holland Spider-Man, and there's two ways you can play him. You can play him with the suit on, or you can play him with the suit on but without the mask, so it looks like Tom Holland. And the Punisher's on there as well. And I love the Punisher. Like have you watched the series on Disney Plus?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I love his one shot episode, man.
yeah,
That is like as close to the comic book as I know,
yeah,
and you know
yeah.
it
He
makes me
plays
want
him so
more.
well.
Yeah, when I first started watching John Barenthal uh as the Punisher, I was like, man, that's not Frank Castle because in the comic he's a big dude.
Yeah.
And but after watching him for years, I can't see anybody else but him
Yeah.
as
Yeah, exactly.
Punisher.
Yeah.
Like I got the figure of him and it looks really cool, man. It's like I buy all these figures and I don't even open them out of the box.
Have
Uh,
you got it there, would you? It'd be cool to see that one.
Hang on.
Because yeah, he's obviously he's in the new Spider-Man film, and
Oh,
yeah, I won't no
dude,
spoilers.
how lucky is that? I just reached in the dark and grabbed it.
Let's take a
It's
look. Oh, okay. That does look. You have to send me a picture of it so I can see properly. That's awesome.
oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hold on real fast.
Yeah, that's great.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
I
worries.
I know it's like I think it's as close to him. Well, they have the new one shot where he
Yeah.
has the beard. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
have that figure. But yeah, I'll send this to you when the lights pop on here and but yeah, like for Hulk, I got the Aborigine Hulk.
Oh yeah.
He's like from Australia and he's pretty cool, man.
That is cool.
And
So yeah,
then
so I've downloaded the
this
Punisher skin on Fortnite, and that's what I've been playing. And my son has been well, Charlie's been playing as Spider-Man, so that's been quite fun.
you got Breakpoint or Wildlands on Xbox? You had Wildlands, right? Me, you,
I
and Craig
think
would
so.
play it.
Yeah,
In
I
the
think it
break
was that. Yeah.
in the Breakpoint, the second version of it, John Barenthal actually has a character in there, and it looks like the Punisher, dude, dressed
Oh
as
really? Yeah.
yeah, he's just like a badass. You can't play him,
Yeah.
but you got to go against him, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, he's great,
yeah, his
and no spoilers, but like he's phenomenal in the Spider-Man movie. Like he's really the banter between the two of them. Obviously, it's his character isn't as dark as it is in the series because it is a kids' film.
right.
So they have sort of like they've made him a little bit nicer, I guess. Like probably more funny would be the like there's some funny moments where he's actually really funny, but I just think it's brilliant. It's done so well, and I can't wait for you to see it. Great film.
Yeah, I think that'll be the first because I haven't been at the movies since like Borat,
Yeah,
uh, like
jeez, it's
way
going
back
back a
then.
while.
Karen wants me to take her to see the new Jackass movie,
Oh
so
yeah.
that'll probably be the next. Um, uh, but if you want to see this dude in an incredible movie, man, watch The Accountant 1 and 2 with him and Ben Affleck. Uh,
Yeah.
it's probably like as close to Punisher as you can get without being a Punisher.
Oh, okay.
Uh, it's it's probably my best Ben Affleck movie. And
Yeah.
then I know John Barenthal and Tom Holland are both in the Odyssey movie
Yes.
as well. I want to see that too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I believe that's
uh,
good as well.
but other than that, man, yeah, I just keep buying more figures and never opening them.
Yeah. I've got a Deadpool one on the way, and I got it off Temu. So we'll see what that's like. It could go either way. Sometimes you get good
I
ones
bought
off Temu,
Spider
sometimes
Man.
it's shit.
I bought Spider Man off Timu, and he's pretty cool, man. Just,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
of course, he holds his coffee cup, and then I got I didn't mean to turn this into Scott's toy picks here, man, but here's the other Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
Uh yeah. And then
Yeah, that's decent.
dude, check the last one, man. This is Spider-Man 2. It's a spirit spider. It's
Oh,
where
okay.
like
Yeah.
he gets ghost rider's powers and he
Yeah.
turns into that.
That's
So
cool.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
awesome.
else you collecting nowadays?
Um, Still got the Pop Funkos going over there. Got a few more yesterday. Yeah, it's getting quite. it doesn't look as tall because I've made it longer, if that makes sense. So it goes past where the camera
Yeah.
is, goes further down that way. So it's still there's over 100 there now. I mean, it's yeah, it's quite crazy.
What'd you get yesterday?
So I got so t again, Temu, I've got a bunch on there at the moment, and they're not too badly priced. And they're ones I was missing. So I got there was a Seinfeld one I needed, and there was the Count from Sesame Street as well, so which I didn't have.
Oh yeah, you've
So I got
been
the
wanting
Count.
him for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. So I got the Count, and I got the Seinfeld, and then I got Conan as well. There's a little Conan one, like as in the TV show host Conan O'Brien. So I got that one as well.
Yeah, yeah. Don't
Yeah.
he have like three or four out?
Yeah, there's three. There's three. The one I've got's where he's like ripping his shirt open and it's got like a big C on his chest. He's like a superhero.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice. Holy cow, dude, that's a lot. Then what's on top of the Funkos?
Oh, so that's like a Playmates Seinfeld set, and then Back to the Future animated series figures, and then a Ninja Turtles and Cobra Kai mashup.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I remember seeing those. Those were
yeah,
cool too.
yeah. Not too bad.
No, that's cool, dude. You're going to have a whole wall of Funkos pretty soon,
I
man.
know it's annoying because I've got loads of pictures I want to put up, but I can't because I've run out of wall space because of the Funkos. So
At the
never
toy
mind.
store by my house, they had buy one get three free.
Get three free.
Yeah, because the people are just like getting rid of them, and they're
My
not
God.
really popular around here. So yeah, they keep
Yeah,
doing the buy one get or yeah, buy one get three free. Uh,
that's insane.
that's
I'll never
yeah,
forget when
that
you got
is
me all the
insane.
ones you got me. That was the best. Like you got me a fuckload of them
I had
because your
to
friend owned
I
the
had to
shop and then he
get them
told
through
you.
I had to get them through customs, man.
I know. And then your friend was like, "Let me know
It's
if
like
you need any more." And you said, "I'll just talk to my friend first and see what he needs." And your friend was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Well, if for my friend." And he goes, "Oh, if I knew that, I wouldn't have give you them." He thought
he
it for you.
he had the trailer park boy ones waiting for me, and I never went to pick them up, and they're gone. Those like it is. I mean, he sells a lot of Funkos, man. Zach. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I've
man,
got the
dude,
Trailer Park Boys ones.
this is my first pub crawl. I'm not going to be at. That bothers me, man.
I know
Uh,
it's annoying. It's like it feels weird even having one, to be honest. I just kind of give up having them, but just with Bertie being here, I was like, oh, I've got to do something. So just figured I'd
yeah,
do
he's
this.
going to hang out at your house, and you
Yeah,
guys are going to
he
watch
ain't
Trailer
staying
Park
here though.
Boys together
He's staying in an Airbnb with his sister.
in the
Yeah.
shed. You got a
Um,
shed too, man. You can just
the shed ain't big enough for
rent
him.
it to him.
Right. On that note, we are going to wrap things up now. But I appreciate you coming back on, Scott. You know, it's been a while, and yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you and see how you were doing. So I do appreciate it. I did ask Craig if he wants to come on, but it was like 2 o'clock in the morning start for him, so it's just far too late. But maybe next time.
Dude, we could start at noon, and he'll still say it's too late.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's yeah, doesn't make any difference with him. He complains either way. Yeah, for sure. Okay, buddy. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get going now. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me, and yeah, get our listeners to
I
check out the
appreciate the
Powers Point
offer.
podcast and stay tuned for what's coming up next from you.
I and as always, man, I love being here, and I appreciate you having me on.
Anytime, man. Anytime. We'll do it again
Right
soon.
on, man. I'll be on it next week. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, sounds good. See you,
All
Scott.
right, bro. All
Bye.
right.
And just before you go, guys, don't forget that you can find everything to do with Major's Mess Hall via linktree.com/Major's Mess Hall. And that will give you links to our Spotify, our iTunes, YouTube page, our merch over on Teespring, and also our Patreon page. And if you'd like to become a patron, sign up and all the money goes straight back into the podcast. And I also just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of our current patrons for helping us out, because without you guys, we really couldn't do this. And also, please, please, please rate and review the podcast. You can go to Spotify and give us a rating on there. 5 stars, please, would be amazing. Or you can also leave us a review via iTunes. It really does help push the podcast to the next level. So take it easy, guys, and we will see you next time on Major's Mess Hall.